This show will absolutely change your life. And why?
Gary Spivey's been radio's #1 psychic for over 20 years. The one-of-a-kind show, Tapping In with Gary Spivey, showcases all his spiritual gifts and talents, taking you on a spiritual journey, broadcasting weekly from wherever he is in the world.
Welcome to Tapping In with Gary Spivey. Hey guys, welcome to Tapping In with Gary Spivey. I am Psychic Gary Spivey, and I have Jason Marty here. Hey buddy.
Hey guys, how you doing?
And Travis Mead.
Woo!
And so, now here's the thing. We've been running around on the road. I'm sorry I missed you guys last week, and this week we have a spiritual retreat in North Carolina, so we're a little bit crazy on our shows, but we're shooting the show, and we're giving you a lot of really, really informative stuff. Now, some of the things and some of the footage we have is actually of a workshop that we did in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Now, in this workshop, there was a lot of magical things that occurred and some things that I've never even seen and heard before myself, quite like this. And so I think you're going to be really freaked out at this. And of course, we also, in Minnesota, while we're in Minnesota, we do a lot of radio shows and radio promotions. And so we did one of Travis's favorite shows.
Favorite ever.
And it's out on the St. Croix River. Croix River? How do you say it?
Croix.
St. Croix River. It's like it goes right into the Mississippi River. And we're on this big Mississippi paddle wheel boat. And it's just me, Travis, 800 crazy women asking me crazy questions. And so we're going to go to some of those questions in just a minute. And you guys are going to get to see how women behave when the guys aren't looking.
To put down the hardware.
So check this out. You'll see this in just a minute. We've got just a lot of cool things lined up in this show. And so what are we doing?
All right, well, today you wanted to do the show on love yourself. So explain to me and explain to the viewers what that means.
You know, sometimes in meditation, guys, I figure out like sort of the theme of the week and the energy of the week. There really is dark energies that can attack the planet, and so there's this vibe or that vibe going on. And this week, if you want to get above the funk, okay, here's what you got to do. You got to love yourself. If you love yourself, you'll actually get way above the funk. And so just try it right now. Just try this. And you go, well, how do I love myself? Well, just take a moment and think about it. Think about loving yourself. So Travis, love yourself. You'd always love yourself. This
guy has no problem.
He has no problem loving himself because that's all he thinks of is himself.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Dealing with you as a boss, right? There's no time to think about myself whatsoever.
Yeah. And so, but it's important to love yourself and also love everybody else. And so, it's an important thing. What does it mean? You know I told you that earlier in the week, Jason. I said, Jason, I figured out this thing when I was meditating, and I heard my angels, I heard God say, love yourself, love yourself. And so, I think a lot of times, guys, that you really think like, you're not worthy. And so if you think you're not worthy of something, guess what? You're not. You're not worthy of love. You're not worthy of abundance, and you're not worthy of happiness. And so you got to love yourself, and you got to love you before you can really love other people.
Gary, even though we had to record the show earlier in the week,
right?
How do they get a hold of us? Because we're still taking your calls. We're still taking your emails for next week's show.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Call in right now, 800-827-GARY, 1-800 Tap Gary. We'll be able to actually take your questions and talk to you about what's going on, as well as we're taking and doing a lot of emails today, and we're calling people back and talking to them. So you can also, Jason, email us at?
Yeah. Go to GarySpivey.com. There's an email box right there on the front page.
Jason, you didn't get to go. You were hanging out in North Carolina.
Yeah,
you were
I was here.
You were back at the ranch.
Tinder.
Yeah. No, he's back at the ranch, like getting everything ready for the retreat. And so, but now, we're out on the road, and Travis ran around Booty Cruise and asked the girls some questions. And some of the questions are a little crazy. Check this out.
Stay tuned for Booty Cruise. We're taking off now. The captain's pulling out, and we're going to have a lot of fun. This is the reason Travis likes to go out on the road, and he don't like to hang out at the ranch in North Carolina. So anyway, stay tuned.
If you had one question you wanted to ask Gary Spivey, what would your question be?
Am I ever going to get married? Because I don't think I am. Am I gonna get my master's degree? That's all I want to know.
Jen, how many times have you been on Booty Cruise?
This is my first time.
This is your first time? You're a virgin. And what do you want to happen on Booty Cruise?
Oh. I'm interested in Gary Spivey.
You're interested in Gary Spivey. If you had one question to ask Gary Spivey, what would that question be?
How my health will be.
Bud Light campaign.
She wants to know if she's going to win the Bud Light campaign.
Where will I be in 10 years?
Please don't spill on me. So, if you had one question to ask Psychic Gary Spivey, what would it be?
Hey Gary Spivey, my name is Brandy, and I just wanted to know where my engagement ring disappeared at.
Well, I have 2 little girls, and so I'm wondering if, I don't know, how their future will be, if I see a long future with them, and also I got a new job, so I want to know if I will be there for a long time.
If you had one question to ask Psychic Gary Spivey right now, what would it be?
How long you gonna be in my life? How long am I gonna know that you're there to answer my questions? I want to know about my relationship. I want to know about the future.
Okay, so you've seen and heard on the radio Gary help thousands and thousands of people.
Thousands. And I want to be one of those 1001.
What do I do with my life?
My career or my husband?
Is my first baby gonna be ugly?
As pretty as you are, I doubt it.
Am I with the right man?
Welcome back to Tapping In with Gary Spivey.
They seem pretty loosened up to ask you anything they
Yeah,
wanted. It wasn't bad.
No, it's amazing what 300 cocktails will do.
Yeah. Is it easier to read people like when they're just in that state of mind?
Well,
Or is it harder?
For me, it doesn't make a lot of difference, but sometimes, I mean, I've had clients before that I wish they were drunk.
Oh.
Because then they allow.
You got your wish.
That's it on this one. But because, if they allow a little bit, it's much easier. See, the roughest thing is when you're a control freak. And so that's the thing. And guys, the theme of today's show is love yourself. And you control freaks out there, it's really hard to love yourself because you're such a control freak. You're always worried about what everybody's doing and what they're not doing and how it's the world according to you. And believe me, you're never going to get it right. You're never going to get everybody to do everything the way you think it should be. So the best thing to do is to learn to allow, and all spiritual things work on the science of allow, especially love. See, love is a spiritual thing. So you guys that want to be in love, want to find your soulmate, want to be happy, want people to love you. I think everybody wants that. It's the energy of allow. It's a clockwise spiral going around your head, clockwise if you're looking down at the top of your head from the sky. Counterclockwise is control. So allow more and you're going to be happy.
All right. Booty Cruise was a blast, but even on Booty Cruise, even with all this fun and chaos going on, there's still people that did not come there to party. They really just wanted to ask you a serious question. So here's a young lady that had serious depression, and she came up to me in tears, and she just said, Travis, I don't care about the partying. I don't care about the male strippers. I just want to talk to Gary. Here's me bringing her up to see you in the private captain's quarters.
All right,
let's go to the shot.
I'm Travis here with Tapping In with the Gary Spivey Show. And what's your name?
My name is Shannon.
Okay, Shannon is here, and she's here on Booty Cruise. Now, Booty Cruise can be a lot of fun, a lot of crazy stuff goes on. But sometimes people come here to ask Gary a serious question. Shannon, what is your serious question?
Will I ever find an actual outlet of my severe depression? Am I going to find motivation in life? Am I going to get healthy? Because with my depression, I'm not motivated or at all healthy.
So right now you're stuck. You feel like you got a brick on your back. You can't move. And so you didn't come here for all this crazy and party and nothing.
Not even a little.
You came here to talk to Gary Spivey.
Yes.
Okay, well, you know what we're going to do?
What are we going to do?
That's what we're going to go do. We're going to go talk to Gary Spivey. We're going to bring you up to the private captain's quarters, and we're going to talk to him, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Hey girl, how are you? Good to see you.
Hi, I've been trying to meet you for like 12 years.
Well, here we are. You met me.
Hi.
How's it going? What's your question? What's going on?
Well, why I wanted to speak to you before anything else was I've been on every antidepressant known to man.
Did it work?
No.
Okay, you want me to fix it? Okay, I'll fix it. Okay, I'm just clearing away a bunch of dark energies you have, okay?
Yeah.
And so, there we are. What do you want to have happen? What is it you want?
I want to get healthy.
Okay.
And I want to look forward to things.
Okay.
Because right now I don't look forward to anything. Maybe not take as many pills as I do.
What do you take?
I take fluoxetine, Lyrica, Kratom, Percocet.
Have you ever thought that all that stuff together makes you crazy?
Yes.
Okay. Listen to me. All that stuff you take makes you crazy.
But I've
if I took it, I'd be crazy too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to get off all those drugs.
Yeah.
And so you can't go cold turkey because then you'll go really crazy. But you have to meditate a little bit and you're going to be fine. I see you as a healer. Feel how warm you got when I said that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See, I see you as a healer. See, and you're not feeling good if you're not making other people feel good.
Right. Yes.
And that's who you are.
But I also not feeling good if I'm not popping pills to make myself feel good.
That's because you're used to that.
Yeah.
Heroin addicts aren't feeling good unless they do heroin.
Right.
But heroin's probably not good for you.
Probably not.
Okay. Yeah. Just check it. So you have to really want to not do that. And so if you can want to not do it, you're going to be okay. That's what I see. Do you want to not do it? Or do you want to
I would love to not want to do it.
So now you got a lot of demons making you want to do it. You want to get rid of them?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. We have a lot of demons. There, I just got rid of all these things. Look how light you feel now. Yeah. Yeah. Really light, right? Yeah. You're going to be okay. You're going to be really okay. Now, if you try to straighten up, take you 3 months to wean yourself down, and you're going to get off all your drugs. And that's what I see. Switch all your doctors and go to a new doctor and say, I'm coming to you to get off all these pills, and bring them all to him. And he'll be going, oh my God, what crazy psychopath criminal doctors do you go to? And that will be his question. And then it'll take you about 3 months. And then your 3 months, honey, you're going to feel good.
So I'm going to lose that weight and I'm going to get off those pills. I'm not going to be depressed?
No. Here, I can help you with that. How hot your head is? My God.
Yeah,
that's its own. That's just the healing energy going through your body, and you're going to be okay. Take all your junk and say, I want to get off it.
Okay.
Got it? Sinuses open right then. You felt that, right?
Yeah.
Give me a hug. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. I love you. You're great. You're great.
Thank you.
Yeah. Say thank you, God.
Thank you, God.
Thank you, God. There we are.
You know, I think I really helped her.
I think you did too. It was very emotional. Everyone can feel the energy going on.
You know, a lot of times people are having spiritual things go on, or they're having something go on, and they don't know what it is. They go to the doctor, and the doctor will give them lots and lots of medications and pills and all kinds of stuff, and it only makes it worse because there's really nothing wrong with them in the first place. They're just going through something sort of spiritual. They're sensitive. They're very sensitive energies. You guys are very gifted. I'm not the only psychic, on board. There's a lot of people that are really, really spiritually gifted these days. And most of those people are diagnosed with some kind of crazy disorder.
Right. We'll touch on that later in the show.
Yeah.
We got some interesting stuff.
Yeah, let's hit it.
Hey guys, don't go anywhere. Tapping in with Gary Spivey will be right back after this short message.
Hey guys, if you want a private reading with me in person, just me and you can call me up at 800-827-GARY and schedule some time, and I'll talk to you about all your problems.
Now, back to Tapping In with Gary Spivey. I do have an interesting email that kind of pertains to what you do on Booty Cruise. That it is one question every girl wants to know, and that's when are they going to find their soulmate? And you always do.
Well, I always teach people how to, get their soulmate. You can ask for your soulmate. There's a certain way you ask for your soulmate. See, a soul connection means you're connected on the 10th dimension. The 10th dimension, if you get my book, Secrets from God, Your Keys to Heaven, it explains all the dimensions. And the 10th dimension is the heaven dimension. In the heaven dimension, everybody has a higher self angel, your biggest higher self. I have a higher self angel. You have a higher self angel. Everybody does. In that 10th dimension, when you are connected with your soulmate, you're actually holding hands with your soulmate. That's the reason, just like on the Booty Cruise, if you're looking for a soulmate, you want to do this right now. You just want to look up and you want to say, Angel. You'll notice your sinuses open. And then you say, God, please bring me my soulmate. Please bring me my soulmate. If you notice one of your hands gets a little warm and you get a little tingly, that means you're connected on the 10th dimension, and soon you'll be connected in the first dimension, which is Earth. And so that's how you hook up with your soulmate. A true soul connection works like that.
Right,
Practice
right.
it.
And I actually dug up this interesting Facebook testimonial from Juan, who heard you on the radio do this exact meditation.
Right.
And I gave him a call, and he said, I did exactly what Gary told me to do, and I had 3 girls at one time wanting to date me, and I found my soulmate. So
Wow.
let's give Juan a call and see how this worked out for him.
Let's check it out.
That's cool.
All right.
Hello.
Hey, Juan, how are you? This is Travis from the Tapping with Gary Spivey show.
How are we doing, Travis?
I'm doing good. So I got Gary here in the line, and he just wants to hear all about your story.
Hey, Juan, how are you?
How are we doing, Gary?
I'm doing good, buddy.
Okay.
So you did the meditation that I talked about where you go, Angel, God, please bring me my soulmate. And what happened? Tell us what happened. What happened?
It blessed me. I found the girl of my dreams.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
We're actually sitting here eating dinner right here in Chula Vista, California.
Oh, my God.
All right.
I'm right next to her.
Oh.
She loves your show, too.
Oh, good. Well, keep watching Tapping In with Gary Spivey. I love you guys. So when I look at you guys have a beautiful vibration. And when I look at you up in the 10th dimension, I'm clearing your energy now. And if you notice your feet feel a little warm, a little tingly. And so I see your hands getting warm. Can you feel that? You feel your hand getting warm?
Yes.
Okay. You feel that. Both of you feel that. And see, that means in the 10th dimension, you guys are holding hands. And that means you guys are soulmates. And so when you guys are together, you just can't hardly stand to be apart even. You just love being with each other, right?
Exactly.
Isn't that crazy? It's so cool. See, when people really realize that they can find their soulmate, I mean, it's a magical thing. So this little meditation works. I'm really happy you guys are happy.
We're happy, too. She was telling me nonstop about she believes in you and everything.
Oh.
And she was all ecstatic, thinking I was lying to her about finding my soulmate.
Oh. Well, look at that. Well, here you go. I see you guys taking a little trip. Where are you going?
We're talking about going on vacation.
Well, I see you taking a trip, and I see it being the most magical time of your lives, both of you. I get a little teary when I think of it because I see it being so magical. Amazing chemistry, amazing love. Get a vision of you guys rocking in rocking chairs on a front porch.
That's what I'm going for.
You're going to be little old people together. That's good. Well, I hope to see you in person.
Hey, we'll invite you to the wedding.
Hey, please do
right.
that. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should marry them. That'd be fun. We'll have a big wedding for you. That's perfect. Let us know. Okay?
It's better.
All right.
Hey,
perfect.
Thank you, Gary.
Hey, lots of
Travis.
All right,
of
no
love.
problem, Juan.
Enjoy your dinner with your soulmate.
Okay.
You're welcome, honey.
Congrats,
You're
guys.
welcome.
Bye now.
Oh, I got a little teary. I'm like a hopeless romantic.
Yeah, I didn't tear up at all.
Really? You're a heartless bastard.
I saw the vision, though. I saw that.
You saw that,
Yeah,
right?
You just used to work for all those authors that wrote all those love novels.
Me and Danielle Steele, we buds. We go back. Anyway.
Uh-huh.
But anyway.
Softy.
No, I could feel their love. You got a little teary. Look at you, wimp.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You know, it's a nice
Do I need to get the Kleenex box for both of y'all? Because I mean,
Hey man, you got to be happy for people. You know.
Yeah.
I am happy.
A lot of people can't keep it together for more than a
week,
short period of time. You know,
a night.
So it's
Right,
good. You know,
right.
somebody's got to do it right.
I'm really happy for those guys, but I could actually tell,
Yeah.
and you could see the vision I was seeing where they're holding hands in the 10th dimension.
Yeah.
Where that they really are connected. That's beautiful.
Okay, Gary, you just went on a cruise to help
Mhm.
800 women. Well, now we're going to help out a guy in this situation. We
Okay.
got a email from Elijah. It says, help!
Okay.
Gary, I have a serious problem.
Okay. What's his serious problem?
I have a serious problem that I know affects my marriage. When me and my wife have sex, I always finish within 2 minutes. What can I do to fix this? I
Okay.
really don't want to lose my wife due to this. Please help me.
Well, I've had a lot of people come to me with that question. And so it's a question that men have.
Well, let's
Just-
call him and help him.
Well, you got to feel comfortable. You have to feel comfortable with who you're with, and
It's his wife.
everybody, right? And everybody's a little different, and so
And I talked
and
to him.
so
He's a great
there's-
guy. So,
yeah. So I think we can help him. Let's talk.
all right, let's give
Let's
Elijah a
talk.
call.
Okay.
Hello.
Is Elijah there?
This is him.
Hey, Elijah, how you doing, my friend? This is Travis with the Tapping In with Gary Spivey show.
I'm all right.
All right, I got we read your email, and I got Gary here on the line to help you out.
All right.
Hey, Elijah, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good, buddy. Good. And so, anyway, you're married, right?
Yes, sir. Here recently.
Oh, okay. And so you're recently married. You got you're newlywed, your soulmate, and you're very, very happy. And so, but you just have simply a question about sex, right?
Yes, sir. I mean, I don't know.
you know, my past relationship, you know, it's kind of been off and on, where I guess you could say I'm an early shooter,
Right.
and I can't figure out how to get out of it, and I can tell that my wife's unhappy with the whole
Okay.
situation and don't know what to do.
Well, a lot of times people.
Numbing cream?
You can use numbing cream. I mean,
Being honest.
right. And so, have you ever tried numbing cream?
No, sir.
Okay. But that's actually something people use for this thing, right? But now let me look and see if you got a few dark energies that are, sometimes you just have crazy sexual thoughts in your head that take you away, right? Like,
yes, sir.
Okay. I read that he has sexual demons. There is such a thing as a sexual demon, and sexual demons will actually play games with you and try to run off all your relationships. And this is what he has going on. When you were younger, do you remember being held down in bed and feeling something around you when you were young?
Yeah.
You remember that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's a particular type of sexual demon that would hold you down and sort of like molest you, if you would, right? You would go into these real sexual kind of energies. It makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you guys thought I was off my rocker till I'm, figuring that, but you had that really happen. And
Yes, sir.
and every now and then you sort of have that happen now, right?
Yes, sir.
And so people have a hard time with this. And so he actually has a sexual demon that is having a relationship with him. These particular demons also will have you very addicted to porn. Do you have anything going on with that?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so they will take you away and they'll actually pull you into a situation where you're totally thinking about being with yourself rather than being with your spouse. That happens.
Right.
That happens, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then when you are with your spouse, they are tapped into your central nervous system so well that they make you perform lousy, if you would, so that then you have a problem there and the spouse leaves you and you can have your relationship with your sexual demon. And so that's really what's going on with this guy. This is it sounds a little crazy, but it really happens
Very
like this.
intricate, yeah.
Very intricate. Can I get rid of it for you?
Please.
Okay. Now I'm getting rid of your sexual demons. You have about 40 of them. So you've been a busy boy for a long time with the porn stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there we go. This is what porn addictions are made of. And so now here we go. I just got rid of all these dark energies around you. Notice how you feel light all over your body and kind of warm in your pants, if you would. Feel that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you got dizzy, right?
Yes, sir. I just had to hold myself up.
And so, well, you're going to feel, you'll feel a whole lot better. And now you'll notice that you'll be able to perform and you'll be passionate with your wife. And I even see you, being able to be with her and then even be with her again in the same evening, sort of back to back, if you would. And so I say stuff like that. You won't be so compelled to watch porn and you won't be so addicted to all of that. Okay.
All right.
And so notice how light you feel. It's crazy feeling.
Yes, sir.
What does it feel like? Explain what that feels like.
Oh, it's kind of hard to explain. It's kind of like walking on clouds right now.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Well, let us know how it works out, okay?
I'll do that. Thank you.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks,
luck,
Elijah.
Thanks for
luck.
the call,
Thank
Elijah.
you.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Now,
Bye-bye.
you guys didn't think I could answer that question, did
No,
you? You thought, where's he going to go? Where is he going to go?
I thought you were going to go the doctor's route,
No, because people...
Hey.
No, I read people all the time that have all kinds of issues, and there are dark energies that block you passionately. And it makes you feel no passion or feel such passion that you could go either way. And you don't want to be controlled by a dark energy. You don't want to be controlled by demons. There's angels and there's demons. It's really simple. You don't want to be controlled by demons. His particular demons held him down, molested him younger. I mean, all this crazy stuff, right?
He identified with all that,
Yeah, I could see it happening. And then he becomes a total porn addict. And so now he'll have a good relationship with his wife. We'll get a call back. Wait and see.
All right. Now we had to, we were joke around the booty cruise. We had to be a little silly for a little while, but now we're on the serious side of what we do every week. And
okay.
So
well, here we go. It's really great because when I do go out on the road and we're doing shows, I mean, one time I'm doing a nighttime show. It's on Booty Cruise with 800 partying women and you, Travis, and some male strippers. And so, and then from there, we go to a very serious workshop seminar where I teach people to literally talk to their angels and talk to God. So the diversity in the shows really is from pretty much A to Z, and this is something that occurred in the seminar that was really sort of mind blowing for me to see. So this is something that where I was helping a lady with her child, and in the seminar, and this was really unexpected, as another lady stands up and tells me what had happened the previous week as she called in on the show right here on Tapping In. Let's look at this clip.
Here's a quick recap of the initial call from the last show on Tapping In with Gary Spivey. Hi, Gary. I have a 10-year-old son diagnosed with ADD who is very difficult to manage. He wants to be in control of everything and everyone, is a bit of a bully towards others, and gets angry easily. This greatly affects the family dynamics and his school performance and behavior. He can be a big sweetheart, but he can also be really difficult to deal with. He has other health difficulties as well. I like to talk to Gary as I know he doesn't believe in ADD, neither do I. I just want to know what's going on and see what can be done to help. I truly believe there's something else going on I quite don't understand. Thanks, Claudia.
He has an aggressive demon, rage demon, and I'm pulling that out. He has obsessive compulsive demons. He has a very angry dark energy on his head that he was born with. He was mad as a baby.
He was an angry baby.
Yeah.
Very angry.
Yeah, and so he was born with this energy of anger, and he came in this way. And this came from a previous lifetime. And so now I'm taking that away, so he won't have that anger thing. Now feel how light you got right then.
Yes.
Crazy light, right?
Oh my gosh.
Last week, you guys had me on the podcast, and I was telling you guys about my 10-year-old son, my oldest son, who was diagnosed with ADD when he was 5.
Okay.
And there's nobody with ADD in my family, so my husband and I fought it, and we never gave him anything. Every year we would be at the principal's office talking with every teacher because he's not doing well, and he is bullying others, and he's being the way that he is, and he's controlling, and blah, 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 blah. And then I reached out to you because I thought, I don't know what to do. And on Friday, you did exactly what you did. The next day, we took him off of meds out of faith. He has not been on meds since Saturday. Yesterday, he told me, Mommy, I feel so much better. I don't want to be on meds. And he's normal. He is just a different person. And I don't know how else to put it. Like, he's just, I don't know. He's just at peace. He looks and he behaves like he's at peace.
Wow.
So
that was awesome. That was awesome. She was I never seen someone so appreciative in my life. I mean, you could just see it in her eyes. It was just like,
she said her family, her family's back together. This child that was a nightmare is not a nightmare anymore. And it was instant. See, a lot of times dark energies do affect us all, guys. And this week, the way to stay above those dark energies is to love yourself. Remember, the theme of the show this week is love yourself. Love yourself. Tell yourself right now, I love me. I love me. I love me.
We're going back to what we really do on the show, Tapping with Gary Spivey, and that's help people. This is an email that pertains exactly to what we were just talking about. And it says, my 13-year-old son has oppositional defiant disorder. My father, who I can't have a relationship with because he is so destructive, and my older son, who is the same, but gets along in society, has it too. We have been through counselors, therapists, doctors, centers, and are just crumbling. I'm a very strong person, but I just want to know if my son is going to get better and be able to make friends and get along better with his family. He can be so sweet, and I love him so much. Gary, please tell me what to do.
This is a soul disorder, much like a multiple personality problem.
Yep.
A multiple personality is a soul disorder. That's where you have several spirits in one body. These are attached to your soul. It's different than your spirit. And I can see a person's spirit. I can also see a person's soul. And so these soul disorder problems end up with a kid that can flip like this. And so they will they will always run off their friends. This is a particular demon that's on his back. He's born with this thing. And until he gets rid of it, he will always have this thing where He'll reel people in with his good looks and charm and wit. And soon as they get close in, this demon reaches around and emotionally guts the other person, running off any friend he will ever have in this lifetime. And I see this with people. It's kind of a little bit of a rare demon, but I see it sometimes. And it only attaches to the brightest lights. So it's with bright light people and bright light kids.
I had it when you first met. We talked about
You
it
did
actually
have
in the
it.
Ojai episode.
I forgot it, but yeah, you're right. You did have it.
Is it a karmic thing?
No, and actually, I don't believe it's a karmic thing. It can be. These, multiple personalities can be karmic.
Oh, wow.
Actually, and so how you get a multiple personality is you simply raped and robbed and pillaged in this lifetime. You drop dead. Everybody goes to heaven, as best I can tell. I always talk to them. They're over there, and you go to heaven. Well, you go to heaven, all your demons stay here. When you reincarnate back in, guess who meets you? All your demons join you. And then you have to figure out how to get rid of them, but on a soul level.
Wow.
Whoa, right?
That's
Now
a job.
there's a reason to behave yourself.
Yeah, that's
You say,
something.
interesting, right?
Yeah.
And so then you have these soul disorder demons. But this particular demon, I don't know that this is I don't know that this is a karmic thing. I think this is a random thing and very unfortunate, because I think really super bright light kids get this. And so that's what's going on.
All right. Well, let's give Brooke from Chicago a call.
Okay.
All right, Brooke.
Hello.
Hey, Brooke, how are you? This is Travis from the Tapping with Gary Spivey show.
Hello.
Hey, I got Gary here. I just read him your email, and he's here to help you out with your son.
Okay.
Hey, Brooke. And so now you got this little boy. How old is he?
He's 13.
So he's 13 years old, which is a tough age anyway. And
Sure is.
and he is angry.
Yes, he is.
And so very defiant. If somebody says turn right, he'll turn left, or he'll
Yep.
say I'm not going to turn.
Totally.
And so
Yep.
when I look at him, I see several dark energies around him that's affecting the way he's acting. He was even a difficult baby, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But I think he has a beautiful heart and he's full of love, right?
Yes, he is. He's a
And-
very lovable kid.
And then he'll flip and you'll go, who's this kid?
Yeah.
Okay. I see the dark energy that's doing it. It's a certain type of demon on his back. And there, I just got rid of it. And so notice how your feet feel warm on the back side.
Yeah.
Weird, right? And your hands got
Yeah.
warm. Feel that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I simply got rid of this demon. He will act better. He also has obsessive compulsive demons. He'll get something in his head and not turn loose of it, right? He'll go on and on and on and on and on until he drives you nuts.
Absolutely. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I'm getting rid of that. And then he will sometimes just be really sad and beat and depressed.
Yeah.
And I just got rid of his dark energy. There was actually a depression demon on him. There we go. And now he's looking really bright, and I see the heaven on earth dimension. I think you'll have a new little boy. Ask God and ask your angel. Just say the word angel. Say angel.
Angel.
And now say God. Say,
God.
please give my son a new spirit.
Please give my son a new spirit.
Okay, there we go. And I see a beautiful bright light. I see an angel bringing it in and putting it in his body. Did you see that, Jason?
Yeah, I
That's
did
crazy,
see it.
right? Jason can see spiritually. He's here with me. And so, but notice how warm your face, you feel your face warm now?
Yes.
Isn't that crazy?
It is.
Okay, now I think you'll find your little boy will act a lot different, okay?
Okay.
And so when I fix this energy problem, usually that's about 80 to 85% of it. And say when I fix it, I didn't fix anything. God fixed it. The angels fixed it. I just kind of coordinated it. But that's about 80 or 85% of it. And about 15% of it is his bad habits. And so you have to work on the bad habits. He'll feel a lot better. And he's also very selfish, right?
Very.
Yeah. And he's going to start to share things. I think you're going to freak out because I see him sharing things with people now.
Thank you so very much.
All right, honey, good luck with everything, okay? Hey, I see a new car coming. You getting a new car?
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Yeah, I see it coming. Your angel told me to tell her she's going to get the car, okay?
A new kid, a new car.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, good luck with the car and the kid.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Okay.
Brooke. Have
Thanks,
a
Brooke.
great evening.
Thanks.
Thank
Bye.
you, you too.
You could tell that was, it meant a lot to her.
I think when I'm on the radio or when I'm here on Tapping In with Gary Spivey, I mean, it's like I don't think people really think you feel stuff. And then when they feel it, they're like, "Oh my God, wow, yeah," you can feel it. And so, but usually, kids are easy. They're just so easy to fix.
And this is your passion. This is what you do.
Well, I work with a lot of spiritually gifted kids, and I work with a lot of autistic kids, and you see the results, and it's very instant. Adults have a hard time believing and have a hard time allowing. Kids allow easier, kids believe easier, and so, but, and with adults, I think we can learn a lot from kids. I always do. I probably have learned more from spiritually gifted kids than I have anyone.
All right, Gary, we have another Facebook question. And this is from Brenda in Minneapolis, and she's saying her kid is seeing ghosts and that they're physically pushing him.
Wow!
So this is very strange and paranormal. So we should give her a call and see what's.
All right. So the ghost is actually physically pushing the 3-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what's up.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Angel. This is Jason with the Tapping In with Gary Spivey show.
Hi.
How you doing? We have Gary Spivey here on the line to answer some questions about strange things going on with your little 3-year-old boy.
Okay.
Okay, here's Gary Spivey.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, Gary. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really good, really good. So what's going on with your little fella?
Well, he's 3.5, and he's having kind of issues at daycare with aggression and anger and all that stuff. And at home, he won't get rid of the nook. He won't sleep in his bed by himself.
Right. Does he talk about a dark figure in the closet?
Keeps talking about seeing ghosts.
I think that your little guy at 3 years old can probably see, like I could see when I was a little boy. I could see angels, I could see demons, I could see dead people, whatever was there, I could see it. And so I think he's seeing the whole gamut. I mean, I think he's seeing everything. And
that's
so,
what I'm wondering. Because, I'm wondering, like, is he seeing grandma? Is he seeing my sister? What is he, is there really something horrible?
I think sometimes, but he has a rage demon that's with him. I'm going to get rid of that, and then life will be easier with him. He goes from like 0 to angry to like 100% angry in a single second, right?
Does.
It's like he's
and we have a hard time getting him to listen to us, to run away from us in stores. He'll hit because he's angry. He won't eat. He is terrible 3 times 20.
Yeah, well, I just pulled a bunch of dark energies away from him, and he likes crashing things into stuff, right?
Yeah, he likes to crash cars, and he likes to bump into walls because they say he has sensory issues.
Uh-huh.
But I don't really know about that. Like, he's trying to get input into his body.
No, I don't think that's it. I think he just really likes to run over things. Like he'll drive a tricycle right into a wall and enjoy it, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, I've never seen a kid do that, but I don't think it's a sensory thing. I think he just frankly enjoys the crash. So he's sort of a thrill seeker inside of there.
NASCAR.
Yeah. Don't buy him a motorcycle yet, for heaven's sakes. I just pulled a bunch of dark energies off. I think he's going to feel better. And he also hates shoes. He's mad at his shoes. Why is he so mad at his shoes?
They do have a hard time getting him to keep his slippers on at daycare.
Okay, he just gets mad and throws them across the room. I see him really mad at shoes, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and so I just see all these little different anger things that's going on with him. I pulled a bunch of dark energies away from him, and he looks pretty nice now. And so sometimes he goes from being really, really mad to just the sweetest kid in the world, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And so I got rid of the dark energies that were really affecting him. Have you noticed that sometimes when he wakes up, he either wakes up really nice or totally insane, crazed?
Yes, exactly.
And so I'm pulling the dark energies that are affecting him in a negative way while he sleeps. He gets hung in these dark spaces, and they're really like super dark dimensions with a lot of demons, and he gets hung in those when he sleeps, and I just peeled him out of that. Now he's going to feel a whole lot better, and you're going to have a lot better life with him at this point.
Oh, good.
Now
these won't come back, will they?
Well, I think it's a good idea to meditate. These won't come back. I mean, he could find some others, but because he's such a bright light, he's just able to see everything. See, some of these kids that are being born in today are such bright lights. You got to get my book and read it, Secrets from God, Your Keys to Heaven. That's going to really help you, because the biggest chapter in the book's on spiritually gifted children. I was a spiritually gifted kid, and I could see all this stuff, and then I grew up and I could still see it. you know, and so I try to help as many kids and as many adults as I possibly can by teaching them how to see spiritually. So anyway, I cleared the dark energies off of him. I think he's going to feel a whole lot better, and I think you're going to be a lot happier. And so,
yeah, he says that he sees ghosts, and sometimes they push him. Is
right.
that happening, or?
Well, I think he can. I think they do attack him, and so that's what he's feeling. And so, but I think he's going to see if he calms down this week. Let us know. Stay in touch with us. Get in touch, with us, and let us know how he ended up being this week. But I think I cleared everything around him that was really dark and attacking him, and he feels way better. And also you have to be a little careful of him. Does he like to jump in water?
Yeah, he loves water.
Mm-hmm. Can he swim?
No, not yet.
Teach
I thought
him
about swimming lessons.
No, you got to teach him to swim immediately. Okay, I mean that. I really see that because I see him jumping in water that's deeper than him.
It's kind of scary though, because my mom actually has a pool.
Okay, you got to teach him to swim tomorrow. Get him swimming lessons because he'll swim like a little fish. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but I see swimming lessons are really, really important because I see him jumping in the pool, and you don't want him to jump in and hurt himself. You just got to be careful.
Right.
And so, but there's what I see. But it looks really good. I got everything cleared off of him. I think you'll find that he's going to be a lot nicer. Okay.
Oh, good. Thank you. Life will be easier.
Okay. Good luck, honey. Good luck. Okay.
Thank you, Gary.
Hey, welcome. You're welcome.
Bye.
Thanks, Brenda. Good luck.
Thank you.
So,
That was out of left field.
Yeah. And so, I mean, but, I have to say it if I see something negative happening. And so, it's really easy. You can always prevent bad things from occurring. Just simply be, take a lot of precaution. Little kids can learn to swim really easy, And
I could swim like a fish at 3.
Yeah. And so, teach your kids to swim or don't have them around the water. And so, but I see him getting rid of his little dark energies now, and I think she's going to have a lot easier way to go.
That's a great example of how you hear people that say I don't want to know my future. I don't want to know what's going on. Well,
don't ask.
It can help.
Yeah, it can really help.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey guys, don't go anywhere. Tapping in with Gary Spivey will be right back after this short message.
Hey guys, if you want a private reading with me in person, just me and you can call me up at 800-827-GARY and schedule some time, and I'll talk to you about all your problems.
Now, back to Tapping In with Gary Spivey.
This is one that I picked personally, guys, because I thought it was appropriate, and I just wanted to check in and see how it is. And so, anyway, you can read it, Jason.
Okay, this is from Davina, and she writes in, my dad died when I was 10, and I just want to know if he's in heaven. He committed suicide on Father's Day.
Wow.
Hi, Davina. This is Jason with the Tapping In with Gary Spivey show.
Uh-huh.
We read your email here, and we have Gary Spivey here on the line to help you out with your question about your father.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Oh, and so now I'm so sorry. So you were 10 years old, and your father committed suicide on Father's Day?
Yes.
Oh, that's got to be tough. That's got to be really, really tough. And so can you tell me about what you remember and like what your feelings are and that kind of thing?
I was sick that day. It was Father's Day.
Right.
And my dad went early that morning to get my medicine, and he came home. He had obsessive compulsive disorder. He was on Prozac.
He was on Prozac.
And yeah.
Okay.
And I went out to ask my mom where my dad was. He owned a construction business. And I went out to ask my mom where my dad was, and she said to go look for him in the building. He must be outside doing work. And I went out with my Father's Day card and tried the side door, and he had big semis in the building. And I walked around the semi, and he had hung himself. He had stepped off a cement block. It's been really hard. I have terrible just visions and.
Yeah. Well, so here's what happens, honey. I'm so sorry you had to go through this. And when I look at him in the spiritual dimension, many times people come to me to talk to their loved ones on the other side, but when I look at him in the spiritual dimension, see, many times suicide people are still hung in that same dimension and hung in the moment of death, literally,
Right.
And when I look at your dad, unfortunately, I see him earthbound.
He is earthbound.
Yeah, that building smelled like oil and smelled like gasoline, right?
Yes. Yes, it did.
Because it reeked of oil and gasoline. I can smell the smell in the building.
Yes, it did.
Right. And every time you smell gasoline, it freaks you out because it reminds you of this, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm so sorry. And so I'm going to get rid of these traumas because, see, what happens is when you have an earthbound spirit in your energy field, it will totally haunt you. And so how old are you now?
I'm 28.
You're 28 years old and you had this with you. And so now you're going to do your dad a big favor. You want to help him, right?
Right.
Okay, honey. Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to call his name like you called it. You called him Dad or Daddy, or what'd you call him?
Daddy.
Daddy. I thought so. I thought it was Daddy. Okay, call his name again.
Daddy.
Okay, he's responding. Okay, tell him to take the rope off his neck.
That rope off your neck.
Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. See how you can breathe suddenly? Weird feeling. Feel it? And so,
yeah.
Okay, now then, tell him to take the angel's hand. Say, take the angel's hand.
Daddy, please take the angel's hand.
Okay, very good. Okay, he did. Okay, now tell him to take a step into the light. Tell him to take a step into the light.
Please take a step into the light,
And
Daddy.
say, yeah, it feels warm. It feels warm. It feels warm.
It feels warm.
Yeah, he's smiling. It feels warm. He's suddenly warm. See how your hand got hot? Feel your hand hot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say, take one more step into the light. One more step.
Take one more step into the light.
One more step. He's stubborn. One more step. One
One
more
more
step.
step, Daddy.
There we go. And there he goes. Now, there he goes. And there the angels got him. There he went. There he went. There he went. See, now you feel really light all over. Feel that feeling?
Yeah.
Hey, honey, you gave him the best Father's Day gift anybody could ever give their dad. Because he was earthbound. He was hung in this horrible dimension. And now
I
he's...
kind of felt his spirit everywhere.
Yeah, you would have. You would have.
All the
Because,
time.
yeah, well, see, you're such a bright light. I see who you are. You're beautiful. You're sweet. And so he would be, reaching out to family members and things. There's nothing more disruptive than an earthbound spirit that's like a suicide victim. And so you did him the biggest favor anybody could ever do anyone.
I always just felt like I just seen that vision, you just, especially being so young, you never get that out of your mind.
Well, besides not ever get... Well, the reason you kept on getting the vision because he was still hung in that moment. See, the people, when they're suicide victims, they get hung in the moment of death. And so every time you would think of him, that's exactly where he really was. Now then, you will never get that vision again. And you'll feel, when you think of him now, you'll feel warm and fuzzy because he'll be in heaven. So it takes about 15 minutes to get to heaven. Okay? And so in about 15 minutes, he's going to be feeling really good. And so are you.
Davina, we'll check back in with you so you can talk to your dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll check back in and talk. That's a great idea, Travis. That's a great idea.
Thank you so much.
Honey, thank you. Thank you.
God bless you.
Hey, God bless you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Davina. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Wow.
That was emotional.
Yeah. Can you imagine? And see, when you have one of these earthbound spirits hanging out in your energy field, a family member that's committed suicide, it's very important to get them to the light. It's so important because they'll be hung like that. I could smell the gasoline. I could smell the oil. I could smell what she smelled when she was in there. And so can you imagine every time you put gas in your car, you would have that trauma?
That's crazy.
Yeah, she's going to feel a whole lot better. And so
it's good we can help her out.
Yeah.
On a positive note, we have an amazing meditation for our viewers that you did actually live at the Minneapolis seminar. So, Gary, it's your show. Why don't you close the show out, and we'll leave them with this meditation.
Okay, well, here we go, guys. Now, this is a meditation that I did in the workshop while we're in Minneapolis, and I think you guys will enjoy this. And so everybody has a lot of different types of angels. Sometimes you have, Michael the angel, Gabriel, the archangels. You might have a Christ angel. And there's so many different angels, but there's this brand new angel meditation, and this is from your source warrior angel. This is your very powerful source angel. And so if you do this meditation, it'll really work for you. I think you're going to love it. Check it out. Here we go. Now, I'm going to collectively clear your energies, is what I'm doing, okay? Because they told me to. I'm walking around. I'm pulling all the darkness off you guys. Here we go. Notice your feet are getting a little light as I walk around. Feel that? Feel it leave? Feel it leave? There we are. Notice your sinuses opening. Feet got a little lighter. Get a little tingly. I want you to allow your dark energies to leave your body. I want you to allow them to leave. I want you to take your hands and just whisk them out. Get rid of them. Get rid of all your dark energies in your body. Let them go. Allow. Now, some of you guys got dizzy right then. Feel that? Raise your hand if you got a little dizzy. Feel like you got a little dizzy. Yeah, a bunch of you. There you go. That's just allowing. When you go to allow, your dimensions change. Just allow, allow. As you allow, there we are. Now then, I see a lot of angels coming down and circling around you. And they're taking your arms and they got big wings and they're going to fly you up to heaven. So just imagine this. Go through your imagination. Go through your imagination. If you close your eyes and imagine, it's easy. If you leave them open, it may be easy, but it's easier to sort of imagine something flying you around if you close your eyes. But you can search yourself. There we are. Just to allow yourself. This big angel's picking you up and flying you up above the clouds. And now up until this really bright city. It's all white looking. There's a lot of light. Very good. And I see you landing up on this mountain. Sort of rock walls around. Very good. Very good. Now there's a little pool of water that's in front of you. And they're putting a crown on your head. Take the crown and put it on your head. Okay? Very good. Now then, the source angel looks like a knight in shining armor, is running over, looking over the walls, and he's looking over the walls at your energies, and he's taking swords. He's throwing a whole bunch of swords off. These swords have sort of a mind of their own. Ask him to clear your energy. Say, Source Angel, please clear my energy for me. Please clear my energy for me. One more time, say, Source Warrior Angel. Source Warrior Angel, please clear my energies for me. And I see him just now over the wall. And he's walking over and he's throwing different spiritual gifts. I see daggers going into demons' chests. I see him cutting up dragon entities. I see him clearing houses. I see all kinds of stuff. I see your body, your physical body now clearing. And I see everything going very, very clear. And I see explosions of darkness. And now I see everything bursting into a brilliant, bright sunshine. As everything bursts into a brilliant, bright sunshine, you'll notice your sinuses open, your hands feel a little warmer, your body feels a little lighter. Very good. Now then, walk down into the little pond of water in front of you. Just walk down and wash off your dark energy from your spiritual body. Very good. Just walk down. Submerge yourself and let yourself heal. And just bask in this healing water in this high heavenly place. This is the source energy spot for the universe. Very good. You'll notice you're starting to feel a little warmer, a little lighter, a little calmer. Now as you walk out the other side of the pool, you'll just see yourself glowing. It's like a shadow of light. Very nice. You're just glowing in this brilliant white light. He's now handing you a handful of white light to bring back down to your physical world. He's handing you, reach and get it, reach your hands out, grab it, bring it in, bring it into your being. You're going to walk back over to the wall, and all the big angels are going to pick you up. Tell them thank you. Thank you, Source. I see God there. He's smiling. I see loved ones as you're beginning to leave. And I see you soaring back down to your physical body, bringing all this light with you. Now the light, the little bundle of light that you reached and got from him, is bigger than the city of Minneapolis. If you notice, it was real big when you got it down here. Pull it into your physical body in the first dimension. Now then, all this light from the first dimension is now going to go up through all your 10 dimensions and clear everything all the way up to heaven and beyond. And by the way, this dimension was above the heavens. So it's a very, very high place. Very good. Very good, very good, very good. Now you notice your hands are getting a little warmer, a little lighter. Allow yourself to bask in this white light energy. This white light energy sort of has a mind of its own, and it just sorts out whatever's going on. Project love to the whole planet. Project love to yourself. Perfect. And I'd just like to say happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there, and thank you for watching Tapping In with Gary Spivey. We love you, and we'll see you next week.
Happy Father's Day, Dad. Love you.
Happy Father's Day, Dad.
Happy Father's Day, Daddy.